Hello, welcome to day 3 of Poetry Dice. This morning, the dice told me that I needed to write a poem about animal friends of some kind. It needed to be a pantoum, which I was wrong. It's not Middle Eastern, it's Malaysian. I had the idea in my head that it was Persian, but it's not. It's a Malaysian form that's also used a lot in French poetry and more rarely in English. Um, so it's quite a challenge to write it, but I managed to do it, I think. Had to do a lot of counting and checking back and making sure I was doing it right. The Pantoum form takes two lines from the first stanza. The second and fourth line of the first stanza become the first and third line of the next stanza, and the second and fourth lines of the next stanza become the first and third lines of the one after that, and so on. So there's a lot of repetition. I've tried to make it funny, and it also includes, as decreed by the dice, reference to poultry. Not poetry, poultry. And as it happened, after I did the dice roll, I was messing around on Facebook and a video came up of a chicken that had apparently adopted or was at least cuddling up with a puppy. So I wondered what the chicken would think about this one strange child that she had. And I wrote a poem about that. So this is a poem called Mother Hen. I've got a lovely brood of chicks, but Roger's not like all the rest. Much bigger than the other six. I shouldn't say I like him best, but Roger's not like all the rest. No wings at all, poor little mite. I shouldn't say I like him best, but oh, he really looks a sight. No wings at all, poor little mite. 4 legs, not two, and big brown eyes. Oh, he really looks a sight. I feel so sorry when he cries. 4 legs, not two, and big brown eyes. He's normally a cheery chap. I feel so sorry when he cries. His siblings cheep. He mostly yaps. He's normally a cheery chap. He's fluffy, like a chick should be. His siblings cheep. He mostly yaps, but he's my son. I'm glad to see he's fluffy, like a chick should be. I'm sure that there is nothing wrong. He is my son. I'm glad to see he's growing up so big and strong. I'm sure that there is nothing wrong. My Roger's always learning tricks. He's growing up so big and strong. I've got a lovely brood of chicks. That was a slightly odd one. I quite like it. Thank you very much, and please check back tomorrow for more Poetry Dice poems.